I'm Editor-in-Chief Abby Carter here with varsity football head coach Chad Phillips. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me again.
So after last football game, what are y'all reassessing? What are y'all working on going into the playoffs?
Well, this week at practice, there's been more of a sense of urgency about each day, about being ready to play from the first play, the opening kickoff, and we were a little slow starting against Northside, and we got to fix that because when we played Union Grove the first time, they jumped on us early, and we had a couple turnovers and just didn't play well early, and we've got to get that out of our system, and we've got to change our mindset, and we got to get locked in on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday to be ready to play it Friday, when we kick it off.
And with all of your players now having a season under their belt, what are the advantages and disadvantages going up against a team you've already played before?
Well, we kind of feel like we know what their plan was, of course, and what it's going to be. I mean, they had a good plan. Their middle linebacker and safety were very active in their run support and made a lot of plays. Well, we're going to do some things different to attack those players and put them in a bind and hopefully string some first downs together. And then offensively, they had a good plan against us with their gun package. We worked on that. We've also worked on what they've used the entire season. So we feel like, when the game begins, we're going to have a lot of things that we can do to counteract what their plan against us will be.
And how exactly do you approach playoff practices rather than a regular season practice?
It doesn't really change a whole lot. We have a scripted schedule for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and it's kind of Monday's offensive emphasis, defense on Tuesday, a big team day on Wednesday. And we do pretty much the same things. We don't condition during the playoffs. We feel like conditioning would be viewed as a punishment with the players. So we never want to punish them for making the playoffs, and this is the 17th season out of 24 that we've made the state playoffs, and we use other ways to keep our conditioning, like our no-huddle offense and then interception drills and angle tackling drills on defense to kind of keep where we are conditioning-wise.
And as we were just talking before, there's a reclassification of the districts around. Starr's Mill has moved down to 4A. How is that going to affect next year and surrounding schools?
Well, we just found out about 15 minutes ago. Mr. Leonard and Mr. Sanders from the county office and Coach Ratliff went down and did a presentation. We were right on the bubble between 4 and 5A, and the committee agreed with our argument, and we're allowed to play in the 4A. So the good thing is we'll be in a region with Fayette High again for the first time in a couple of years. Whitewater will be in our region. And then, of course, Starr's Mill, and then McIntosh will be in a different classification, which is going to be a little awkward. Northgate, McIntosh will be in a separate classification, and we'll have some new teams in our region, but it'll be good to renew the rivalry with Fayette High and then Whitewater. We will find out here in the next week or two exactly who our region opponents will be, and we'll have to meet at the end of the month. Go ahead and start building our schedule for 2022 and 2023. So for all of our sports, it affects every sport on this campus. Beginning next fall, new region, new classification, new opportunities, new teams. It'll be exciting.
That's great to hear. For more updates, follow www.theprowlernews.org and also check out our Instagram and Twitter at SMHS Prowler.